A light's foot and an heavy bullet eye.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Worth a look. On it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure thing.
Keeping quiet.
Yeah, I hear you.
What I wouldn't do for a mongoose right about now.
This one thinks they're clever.
I see a soul in the darkness. One ready for reaping.
Well, don't see why not.
Trouble up ahead.
Happy to oblige. I hear you.
A question, Watcher?
Right.
What for, Cap?
What do you need? Uh-huh.
I see a soul in the darkness. One ready for reaping.
Moevixiana!
Can't make a dent.
Sirmas me tomb.
Can't make a dent.
Sirmas me tomb.
Mow it.
No.
Ixie on her.
Nice and slow.
Ahoy. Aye.
Something I can do? Huh. Take that! Keep it down. Looks like...
Take him down.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
This you must me too, man.
I got it.
Steady does it.
Hey.
Take that.
Looks like trouble.
Let's go.
That dog will... Hunt. Just like the stuff.
A sure thing.
Hey. What do you need?
A light's foot and an heavy bullet, Cap.
Something I can do? Yeah, right away. Right on target.
Did I do that?
See you must me too, man.
How might I as you wish?
What do you need?
Keeping quiet.
What do you need?
Take that.
Hey, what?
Did I do that?
Happy to a sure thing.
A question, Watcher?
What do you...
Dim the lantern.
What do you need? Trouble up ahead. Let's take a look. Wait, look there. Whoa, whoa, look.
Another attack, Cap. See you.
Sleep, believe it.
Now you be right. Screwed. See you, me.
Can't make a dent. Sure.
Another attack, Cap. Another attack.
Oh, good.
Right.
Keeping an eye out.
I've got it.
Wait, look there. Wait.
Is it me? Or is that an awful lot of black powder?
Moefixiana!
Can't make a dent.
I can scarcely believe it.
Risk and leak now.
Me too. See más, me
Do I
too.
feel warm to you?
Can't make a dent.
Yes. Hmm? Hmm? How might I assist? What's over there? Happy to oblige.
Found something. On it.
Yes, as you wish.
Worth a look.
No, means you got to know. Oh,
A
good.
question, Watcher? How might I assist?
Steady does it.
A sure thing.
Whoa, whoa, look.
Trouble up ahead.
Enough black powder here to sink. Boss! Moevixiana! Moevixiana!
See más, me too.
Moe.
Everything's fine.
Can't make it down.
Me too. See más, me too.
Brisk and leaking.
See más, me too. Frog in a figurehead.
Moe.
Futile.
Ixie. On.
Can we not finish?
Brisk and leaking.
Let's go!
Moe.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Yeah!
No one noticed that, right?
This doesn't usually happen, I swear.
On your
Never
side!
abuse.
Moe. Ixie. On us.
Cooked that up, didn't I?
Can't make a dent.
Oh, good.
See más, me too.
Yeah!
Yes!
Take him down!
Yeah, I hear you.
Seer must meet
That dog won't hunt.
I
Just oh, that's the stuff.
a sure thing.
I see a soul in the darkness, one ready for reaping.
A question, Watcher? A sure thing. Yes.
Real quiet now.
Happy to oblige. How might I assist? A sure thing.
Dimming the lantern.
What's over there?
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like away. The striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone. Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan says I must find a way in. Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in. The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still. It is too dark. I will lose my way, or be swallowed by the terrible walker. Stay a little longer. Your glow is a comfort here. No, not dead. Still searching. A way, I said. A glowing, shining way. The way glows like an anglerfish lure. But it feels safe. I will follow the way, I think. But then I see another glowing thing. This one does not feel safe. Now, there is no way and no light. I am afraid. The way? I am searching for a way. Show me!
A question, Watcher? What's over there? A sure thing.
Wait, look there.
A question, Watcher? A question, Watcher? Happy to oblige.
Is there anything else? Ammunition? We keep lots of ammunition. Get new shipments all the time from Rawatai.
Not for the Bombard. Fleetmaster Ko fired it all at the Colossus. All that's left are cannonballs, and they're too small.
Maybe Imuro had some, in his workshop. He was making these new explosive shells.
Course he were. Don't build a gun bigger than Galloway's feckin' spear unless you be intending to use it.
Anyway, you should check, just in case. Imuro's workshop was by the northern gate.
As you can see, we have need of it. The Deadfire is a savage place. Something the Valian coin counters and Huana tribals do not seem to recognize. But our people conquered Rawatai 2 millennia ago. We understand what it takes to survive, to tame a wild land.
A question, Watcher? As you wish.
Keeping quiet.
Dim in the lantern.
More than my eyes be open.
Found something.
How might I assist? A sure thing.
Whoa, whoa, look.
Yes. Happy to oblige.
hides here. I taste his fear. Open. Open.
Whoa, whoa, look.
Moe Ixiana!
None of it. Cap. See, that's me too.
Moe Ixiana!
Take him down!
Good.
Yeah? Sure. Huh?
My eyes are yours.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you? I'm writing it all down. My research, my work, something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do. How indeed. Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort. Through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga. Just the one, just the one. Someone came and took it. Oh, that was you. What didn't? A colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible. Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left. Do you need something? The Lord's foot's in an heavy bullet. The Lord's foot's in an heavy...
Nice and slow. Sure.
Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Wait, look there. What do you need? I trust you.
Aye, aye.
Right on time.
Nope.
Let's go!
Just like
Another attack, Cap. See him. That's me.
I need something stronger.
See him. That's me too, man.
oh good.
See him. That's me too, man.
Let's go!
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
You shan't walk away from this.
Good thinking.
him in the lantern.
Hey.
Yes. This one thinks they're clever.
Of course.
Take him down.
No, didn't...
On your side.
Oh, good.
That's me too, man. See you, too, man.
Briefly, just like
That's not supposed to. Let's go.
Uh-huh. Moeth Ixi Ona.
Another attack, Cap.
Take him down.
Right.
Moeth Ixi Ona.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Stop that.
See you, mas me too.
Glory be to God.
Happy to oblige.
Damn it, see you, mas me too, man.
Enough.
I need something stronger.
just like
Steady does it.
A sure thing.
Aye, aye.
Wait, look there.
What for, Cap? Aye.
Hey.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to... Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting... I must see that my work survives. Just the one. What didn't? Then, the Naga. Killed everyone else. They should split up. Dawnstar.
He's gotta be acting on his dreams. Trying to...
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to... What didn't? Then, the Naga. Killed... Do you need something? How indeed? Naga, better perhaps to keep going south. Just the one. How indeed? Naga, better perhaps to... What didn't? Then, the Naga. They should split up. Do you need something?
Captain, done and done.
My eyes are yours.
Dimming the lantern.
Oh, think I
Take him down.
see you, you sneak. See you guys, me too, man.
Yeah!
See you, mas, me too, man.
No good.
How might I assist?
A light's foot and an heavy boot, I cap.
A sure thing.
Trouble up ahead. Sorry, friend.
Just like caution, please.
Just me too, man.
Moe, Ixie.
See you, mas, me too, man. Mas, me.
Happy Moe, Ixie on.
Of course.
Keeping quiet.
Yeah?
Uh-oh. We got a ferocious beast watching us. And he looks like he's got a very itchy belly.
Yeah? Sure.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers. Fool! See what the impiety of the sea-striped fiends has wrought? The sand-striped shufflers know better. But you others come. Smooth-toned or furred or sea-striped, with blasphemous hunger. Now, foreign ones dig at these roots, and the deep hunter is with us no more. Now, the gods return to rain their punishment on these islands. Again. The defender of the isles, the guardian of tides. Once, it lived among us. In all bright, quiet places where shufflers did not go. But then, more came from distant lands. First few, then many. Now, our deep hunter is gone. Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam? Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots. They did not build alone. The sand-striped ones helped, as they help other fiends now. Their meddling displeased the gods, so the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves. You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things. Our ancestors hid deep where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again. The gods see. They will tear them all down.
The shuffler's tongue is thick with blasphemy. Kill him now, Suka.
If your fat tongue speaks true, then give us proof. The gods give you power, yes. But is it enough? Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, you feel the same cool, pricking sensation that you did when you touched the pillar near Port Mage. You concentrate on the pillar. The world around you swiftly falls away, leaving only the vast emptiness of the in-between. The Adra, and a multitude of golden threads undulating off into the distance. For a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Again, a crack sounds from the terminus. Your consciousness is violently pulled along the cord. You are prepared for the sensation this time, but are still disoriented when you come to a sudden stop. You find yourself standing behind a familiar Titanic statue as it trudges through invisible waters. Standing at Aethys' shoulder, your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Adra's movements. He stops. His head cranes behind him, again accompanied by the sound of stone shearing and buckling. His eyes rest upon you. He does not reach for the cord, but considers you for a long span of silence before speaking.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua? Many Kith would like to know the gods' designs. Why is it so important to you? That is a cruel bargain, to be a god's pawn. Your anger is understandable. Many mortals curse the gods for their misfortune, but you are in the rare position of knowing exactly how we are manipulating you.
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand, tendrils of light probing into the air around you. They poke and prod at the silent lost souls hovering in your vicinity.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, you have seen through our facade. You know the gods' true nature. Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, we weren't. The last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most. Yes, I will tell you, but this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long. Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world. It is. When you contacted me from Port Mage, I had to sever my tether to the luminous Adra. Without it, I lacked the strength to reach Hasongo. I pulled souls from the creatures of the ocean and from the people at Hasongo until I could reach the lighthouse. The soldiers and Naga there were no threat to me. I did not kill them out of malice, but simply to keep this body moving. That question, Watcher, requires a more philosophical examination than we have time for.
The edges of Aethys's massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you. As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As Aethys speaks, his voice sounds garbled, fragmented, and distant.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margren's Teeth. I must rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but I can spare you this portion.
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap. Aethys's figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Audra Pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The luminous Audra beside you is filled with warmth and light.
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people. But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere. We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission. You have never fought to defend something. Very fortunate. Or cowardly. We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it. You show us something new today, Shuffler. Thank you for this. And for your mercy.
Hey. Yeah, right away.
Think you got the decency to die?
Yeah.
What do you need? What do you need? I trust you.
That's right. Keep slithering.
You were gabbing with my god again, weren't you?
If you got something to tell us...
Yeah, right, fair point, that. Captain?
All the places he can go, and he chooses a spot named for Margren. What could he be thinking? What about you, though? I'm getting flashes of those episodes you used to have in Deerwood. You know, when you were going crazy. It feels like we're getting closer. I just don't know to what.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. Just the one. What didn't? Then the Nog Dornstar fellow. They should split up. Do you need something?
Uh-huh.
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run! Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they? Of course. The Hanzanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against. She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka, though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians. Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies? The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire, and no one's ever come back from it. But anything can be overcome. Clear skies.
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Short lady, about my age, came from Deerwood with her son. Let's see, freckles, braids usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you, face if not. Oh, and that's if you're lucky.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you?
With Alava, though, it was more like she had carnal relations with you.
Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You get Alava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him. Well, that's great. You had a dad. Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
My mother is with Aethys. She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu. It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now, but if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the Shining God.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now? Well, that's a good thought, but it wouldn't get me anywhere.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light. Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
Oh, I know a lot of dead Deerwoodans who will be relieved to hear that. And seeing what we've seen, it's hard to believe they got our best interests at heart.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again. You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction. I trust my God knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys. What greater honor than to march in his vanguard? We began as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss. And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside.
Not quite how I've been seeing it, but everyone's open to their own interpretations.
And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the God's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world. There'll be a great journey, but we're prepared. Gadarian Bosch knows the way. We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet, but to the faithful, shouldn't matter. Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith, especially our old families and others close to them. We've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
We can go.
Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Bairn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the Temple of Aethys in Neketaka. I seem to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years. You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Something I can do? Yeah, right away.
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field, with the day just falling into dusk. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark of the sky.
Watcher.
The voice of the pallid night shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bareth's realm, your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned. Intriguing.
The pallid night stares past you, pensive.
While attend, tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you. In the space beside Bareth, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more. They are round, keen eyes of Kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a Naga. Each of them eyeless. They are Wal.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages, and we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Ah, Watcher, you do so fear loss. I once asked you to bury my scroll beneath Black Meadow, and you betrayed me to Grimda. Do you remember? Some things must be lost to be found again. But you have never believed that, have you? Let me remind you. We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You reap, but on a smaller scale. We see between the strings of the world, and Eothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step. Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Aora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
Eothas is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves and the rush of wind through treetops.
No, he is a creature of the pack left long alone. Without our strength behind him, he's weak. If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Eothas does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest. The doors lining the walls of Bareth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks, and form the vague figure of a man. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man made half of metal and half of ruined skin stands before you. The rounded metal of a well-worn shield makes up most of his skull, his right eye socket, and jaw. His mouth is pulled forever into a half-grimace.
If Eothas has something foolish planned, perhaps we can turn him from that path and set him down a more productive one.
Abaddon's words crash and screech together, like long steel gears forced to movement for the first time in centuries.
Abaddon speaks with a child's naivety. He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Mogren returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him. But I will bear down upon Eothas with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on, a moan without end. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Mogren dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine. Only the pallid night stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Eothas care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts. You will not be so swift to cheer the end of the world when the cold wind of my final judgment bears down upon you.
His deep chuckle shakes and rattles the ground beneath you.
Eothas seeks a slate wiped clean, freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel. The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Mogren tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Bareth's realm and into the fathomless beyond. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes, gone like a dream upon waking. The hard wood of your cabin's floor presses against your spine. The gods are gone, but you remain.
Watcher, tell me what's on your mind. You know where to find me if you want to...
What say? And so it has. She was like my contact, her snake brethren. Ask away, Hunter.
My friend, you return.
Seek your horizons, and I shall seek mine.
If I must.
Yeah?
It is high time we spoke away from the exhaustive filter of the court. My children, Kahopa and Tangaloa, it is to them that I answer when dignitaries do not pound at my door.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we'd be honored to pet your children. Trick with cats, of course, is you gotta ignore him first. Get him.
We are of one mind. My mother taught me to bait an enemy into the open, give it comfort and confidence. My brother speaks of your journey from Motare Okozi. Mostly, he mourns the loss of his expedition. Scholars pore over your findings as if a charcoal rubbing could build a bridge to Ukaizo. I have learned to restrain my optimism. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there? The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness? Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders. What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on. If Aethys makes for Magrin's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron. Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared from my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati, I say. The fiery children of Magrin devoted to their mother with a fanatic zeal. Bothersome, but the least of my troubles now. From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magrin's teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magrin's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magrin's anvil. Do not depend upon them seeing you as kin. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magrin's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight. Akira, would that our resources were not so entangled in other parts. I cannot send ships to Magrin's teeth any more than I would send paper dolls to a furnace. If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come. What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bareth?
I say we are artists, but when diplomacy fails, we will become something more.
When, Tekehu? Not if. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rauatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows. This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nakaro Atoll. Akira, you think so? I am counting on the Hazanui seeing through my condolences. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka. Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Mairu, but she does not answer my summons. Akira, I would sleep better at night if I could hang more of my concerns on easy answers. The Guild can suffer no setbacks. If Mairu shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
Huh? Sure.